Former Montrealer Alain de la Plante is an acclaimed photographer and a best-selling author.
Yeah, while he has covered all sports, he's best known for his images of Gilles Villeneuve.
Their close friendship has produced 3 books and 1 Canadian postage stamp, as our producer George Athans reports.
De la Plante has taken many amazing sports photos, but his work of and for Gilles Villeneuve is almost a career in itself. His first book on Villeneuve was released in 1982 after the driver died in a practice session at the Belgian Grand Prix.
Well, it was Gaston Parent, who was Gilles' mentor, said, "You've got to do this. You've got all the pictures and the fans definitely need it." And he had the support of Jackie Stewart and Jody Scheckter. And both of them actually wanted to write the foreword. Well, Jody wrote the foreword and Jackie wrote the afterword, which is almost an unheard of thing.
Going along to the podium, Jody Scheckter is going with him. Carlos Reutemann is here.
The first book came out in November, which was very, very quick. And it did extremely well. I mean, 78,000 copies in this country is a huge, successful deal.
At the time de la Plante was photographing Villeneuve, he had unprecedented access to the drivers and the tracks, but he always kept his professional distance.
A lot of people will wonder, Jackie Stewart, when I was doing a portrait of him once, he said, "Did you want me to take the car out?" I've done it already. And I'm a fly on the wall. You don't know that I'm there. And that's how you get the emotion, how you get the stuff that everybody else wants.
Of all the images de la Plante has taken of Villeneuve, the most famous happened at a race weekend in 1979 at Watson's Glen, New York.
Nobody really wanted to go out, but it was qualifying day, so they all went out, or most of them went out. And Gilles did something that has never been done before and has never been done since. He was 11 full seconds faster than the next guy on the grid behind him. And on that same weekend, I got about 6 frames that one of them happened to be one that is internationally known as Eyes, and it's the one that was used on the stamp, and that image has been used 40 million times on only the stamp alone.
Outside of Montreal, the crowd is going crazy. Villeneuve going around on his honor lap, waving that flag high.
Gilles won the first Canadian Grand Prix to be held in Montreal in 1978, but de la Plante thinks his best race was at the Spanish Grand Prix in 1981.
There was no way that anybody could get by him. The car was an absolute pig going around the corner, but it was a rocket ship going in a straight line. So everybody would gather him up in the corners, but then as soon as he got onto the straights, gone, he was gone.
And the crowd is, as I say, going crazy. That's the only way to describe it.
So the legend of Gilles Villeneuve, immortalized in the red Ferrari, lives on. And for de la Plante, that is now expressed in his latest publication on the famous driver, which this time is a Kindle ebook available on Amazon.
And we'll have more from Montreal in just a moment.